Coming up on this week's Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine, Bob is back in Erie, Pennsylvania for part 2 of his Lake Erie smallmouth fishing adventure. Also on this week's show, we take a look at Lake Erie's biggest outdoor tourist attraction. And on this week's Sportsman's Table, we feature a South Carolina certified quail recipe. It's another action-packed program, and it all starts right now.
That is catfishing from Sand Heat. Perfect Lake Hartwell hybrid.
This week's destination is brought to you by Chevrolet. Chevrolet, finding new roads in the outdoors. Today's Chevrolet destination features another great fishing destination that you can find more information about by going to Bob's Top 16 at www.bobredfern.com. And be sure to check out all the award-winning Chevrolet vehicles at Chevrolet.com for your next outdoor destination.
Fish on,
Fish
guys.
on. All right, George.
Oh.
All right.
Another nice fish.
Yeah. You want me to get the net?
Woo.
Oh, wait,
You keep fishing, I'll get him.
We almost had a double.
You keep fishing.
That's all right, I'm out. I'll help you.
Oh, buddy.
He needs a net on this one.
Yeah, this is a netter here. Oh, buddy. Whoa, whoa.
Whoa, look at him come out of there.
Whoa.
Folks, welcome back to our show. This is part 2 with George Brzezinski.
Come on, buddy. That's
We are up on Lake Erie.
That's a big one.
He's coming to the boat. Oh, yeah.
That's another big old fish, man. Watch your rod behind it, Bob. Don't.
Oh, goodness.
Wow, that's a good one.
That is, man. I am so glad I stayed to do part 2, okay? Because, folks, we just couldn't get everything in the first 30 minutes of part 1. So, I tell you, the fishing's just been so good up here at Lake Erie. And you know, I have to tell you. Oh,
I think we're having some fun.
Man, we are having some fun. Okay, we're fishing the beds. Okay, they're spawning. They've already done their spawn. They're coming back. These are new fish. George found some new beds yesterday, actually, and so by the time we got up here to start fishing early this morning, this is what we're producing. Okay, it's been overcast, cloudy. It rained early this morning during our part 1 of our show. But again, we're just staying out here because I love catching smallmouth. You done good, okay? I gotta get back in the water. All right, let's do it. Come on
big fish, too. That's a big fish.
Oh,
that's a big fish.
That's a nice fish. Yeah, it is. Woo!
Whoa, that's a big one.
Yeehaw!
Buddy, that's enough.
I'm trying not to horse him too much.
Get in there. Another nice fish.
Listen, Obi-Wan, man, I'm about to catch on to this stuff. After part 1, you smoked me. Part 2, I'm going after the big ones. Oh, look at that. Hey. Oh.
That's hard to hold.
I got you all
They are
excited.
so strong.
Yeah, he is. Look at that. Oh, wow, and listen, he is cold too.
Strong.
Wow. Man, beautiful, beautiful fish.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
George, you done good, man. I'm just glad you taught me the technique.
A little bit dizzy.
He's got it. Yeah, I got him. Oh, wow.
We almost had a double there. I just had a little whack.
Oh, look at here. Oh, yeah.
Come on, fish.
Come on. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Yes, sir. Listen, he ain't done yet. Look at that.
Come in.
All right, I get it.
Another nice fish.
Oh, yeah. Woohoo. Man, that's where lightning strikes twice. Look at that. Wow.
You like that old Ned rig?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Oh,
go, buddy.
boy. Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
Those fish are beautiful.
They are beauties.
Just
Look at those
beautiful.
red eyes. Gosh, if you've never smallmouth fished, listen, you don't know what you're missing, okay? You really don't. All right, let's put it back in there. Oh, go on back to your bed there. Oh.
Beautiful fish.
Yeah, I mean, it is so much worth the trip to come up here, George, to fish with you. So you know, tell everybody, okay, now you've seen George on the show before. We go down to Okeechobee at least a couple of times a year. We like fishing with George down there. And that's usually through November through 1st of April. And then George has got to get back up here, especially when the ice is off Lake Erie, okay?
As soon as the ice disappears, that's when the smallies move in. And
well, you know, I have to ask you, is there an optimal time during the first part of the season?
I would have to say that by the first week of May, you want to be here.
Okay.
Weather might not be ideal, but the fishing gets real good. And they're big and they're fat and they're mean, and they just came in from the main lake, and it's a good time.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks, log on to BobSop16. You'll find George's, all of his information right there. You can call him, you can log on to his website and come up here and go fishing. It's beautiful Lake Erie and right here in Erie, Pennsylvania. That's why we like coming. He's here and the fish are here. What a great combo.
Stay tuned. When we come back, more fishing from Lake Erie. Plus, we will also introduce you to a great outdoor destination for the whole family.
Folks, it's time again for the Palmetto Sportsman's Classic, South Carolina's largest hunting, fishing, and outdoor expo, being held at the South Carolina State Fairgrounds in Columbia on March 25th through the 27th. In order to provide a safer classic experience, there'll be a contactless box office. Be sure to go to psclassic.com and get your tickets today. We'll be looking to see you and the whole family at the Palmetto Sportsman's Classic, March 25th through the 27th at the South Carolina State Fairgrounds.
It's still the night shift, just brighter. Still a traffic jam, just better views. Still making an entrance, just turning more heads. Still your to-do list, just getting more done. Still packing up, just a little easier. The Chevy Silverado, making life's journey just better.
In the western part of South Carolina is the Old 96 District. Comprised of Abbeville, Edgefield, Greenwood, Lawrence, and McCormick counties, this region is rich in history, fishing, hunting, and small-town flavor. Old 96 District is part of the South Carolina freshwater coast, covering over 2,000 miles of shoreline, which offer many fishing opportunities and is home to the only wild turkey museum in the world. Local businesses offer a wide variety of unique gifts and foods. Make sure you discover the undiscovered wonders of the Old 96 District of South Carolina.
Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine is being brought to you by these great partners. Chevrolet. Find new roads with Chevrolet. By the South Carolina Agriculture Department. It's a matter of taste. By the Old 96 District of South Carolina. Come discover the unexpected wonders of South Carolina's 96th District. And by South Carolina Embroidery and Screen Printing, your one stop for all your company's promotional needs.
Well, folks, I'm taking a break from fishing right now, but I tell you what, we had to stop by because it's a special occasion here, right in Erie, Pennsylvania, here at Presque Isle Park. It's the 100th anniversary, and we're so blessed to have with us Ann DeSaro. She is the Environmental Supervisor and Outreach Coordinator here for the state of Pennsylvania. And I will tell you, Ann, listen, it's very, very special. I know this is a special place. I know it's a passion of yours, but tell us about the excitement here. Tell us a little bit about Presque Isle Park, its history, and that sort of thing.
Well, Presque Isle State Park is celebrating their 100th anniversary this year, our 100th birthday, so to speak. So we became a state park 100 years ago in late May, and we have a terrific exhibit on the second floor highlighting each decade of that 100 years through newspaper articles, photographs, recreation, just all the different ways people used to enjoy the park and how people enjoy it now, and that's changed a bit over the 100 years. But we have been around a lot longer than that. We're actually about 13,000 years old geologically. So this peninsula that sticks out on Lake Erie is a constantly moving, dynamic sand spit that is changing every day. So we have a tremendous amount of resources and habitat, rare, threatened, and endangered species, and recreational opportunities on the park.
Well, I have to ask you, just the enormity of the park, okay? It's just driving around. I mean, tell us, how many miles of road come through here, and you've got beaches, swimming areas, you've just got, I mean, it really has it all.
It's really great. It's a 7-mile peninsula, so our road is 14 miles around, and about 7 miles of that is swimming beaches, beautiful sandy beaches. We leave about half of them natural areas, so we groom half of them for swimming and recreation, clearing all the sand off. The other half I love to walk on and see the plants and animals that live and use the beach for their purposes. So in the interior of the park there's a lagoon, tremendous for fishing, kayaking, boating. We have Presque Bay also, tremendous for boating and fishing. And so we're quite a multi-dimensional place.
Well, you know, Ann, one final thing too, and it's just a great family place, okay? And I've seen all the young kids coming in and out of here with mom and dad and grandpa and grandma, and that's one of the things that really caught my eye while we were here. And so I know you all take great pride in having families come.
Yes, Pennsylvania is one of the few states in the nation where state parks are free. So you don't have to pay to get into the park, and many of our resources are free. The beaches, parking, all of that. To go in the building and see our exhibits is free as well. So it's an ideal for families. It's also designed to connect people to the outdoors. So whether you're an angler, whether you're a hiker, whether you're a birder, we have something for you here.
Well, Ann, you've been so gracious to allow us to come. Again, we always love coming up here and fishing, so thank you for doing the interview today, and we really wish you all the very best as you go on to 101 and beyond for the birthdays of this beautiful park.
Right, 100, but we don't look it, right?
That's right, there you go. Well, folks, listen, I tell you what, let's get on back to some great fishing action here on Lake Erie in beautiful, beautiful Erie, Pennsylvania. Fish on. Yes, sir. I got you. You know, I went back and kept going back, kept going back. Now, he was a little bit, oh, there he got off. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, we were going to let him go anyway.
Yep,
That's okay.
Yep.
See, everybody got to see him.
Nice job.
Woo, man.
We almost had a double.
He wasn't happy. He was not happy. Would you able to get entice that one over here?
Yeah, he hit me a couple times.
Did he?
But so, I'm gonna get me a fish.
Oh man. Well, Coach, you're getting me up to where I'm getting the feel of this, you know? One of the things that I want to ask you when guys and gals come up to fish with you, some are really good fishermen and some are not, okay? Which I classify that you can handle a rod and reel, you know, you can do all that sort of thing, but it's the technique of being in a new place, and that's why guides are so valuable like you. So how hard is it, George, to teach these techniques of catching bedding fish?
Well, if they have some experience in fishing, it's not that difficult. Bedding fish is really pretty easy, and you know, it changes throughout the year. I mean, early on, you're just chunking and winding. That's pretty simple. If you can handle a rod and a reel, I can get you on some fish. Right now, most all your fish are shallow. If you can cast, a couple lessons from me and we get people right on it. I mean, I have people from totally novice, have never fished before, to tournament anglers. So it's something everybody can do.
Well, and I also, you know, today we're totally artificial, but you also do live bait when it's available and that sort of thing.
If they request it, it generally is not necessary for smallmouth fishing.
Yeah.
But, you know, occasionally I'll have kids or ladies or somebody who's very inexperienced, and we try to make it easier in that respect. We'll put some live bait on, and at that point, though, you never know what you're going to catch because everything eats live bait.
Well, and folks, I will tell you, one of the most important things about picking a fishing guide, and that's why we do the top 16, is it's very, very particular for most folks to be able to spend all day on a boat with a guide. And this is one of those guys, okay? And that's why they're on our site. So that's why just for the common guy, novice, good fisherman or not, you just get a chance to get to go, this guy, he will take you, and I will tell you, you will not regret the trip. Okay, enough of the talking. I got to get back to the walking here.
All right, buddy, there's one out here.
Walking the bait.
Stay tuned. When we come back, we feature a quail breast recipe from Manchester Farms Quail.
South Carolina's Santee Cooper Country invites you to relax and get away from the pressures of everyday life from world-class fishing, golf, camping, or lakeside dining on traditional Southern cuisine. With over 450 miles of shoreline, Santee Cooper is an exciting challenge for fishing, canoeing, and kayaking, offering unique outdoor adventures for the whole family. Santee Cooper Country. Discover the natural wonders of South Carolina's Great Lakes. To receive a free newsletter and e-news, just log on at santeecoopercountry.org.
Want to know the difference between power bait and other soft plastics? Ask the fish. Berkeley scientists have. Thousands of flavors tested on thousands of fish. Natural, man-made. Every bait that's ever hit the water. And no matter the shape, size, or color, power bait is the only one that is scientifically proven. Fish bite and will not let go.
Folks, it's time again for the Palmetto Sportsman's Classic, South Carolina's largest hunting, fishing, and outdoor expo, being held at the South Carolina State Fairgrounds in Columbia on March 25th through the 27th. In order to provide a safer classic experience, there'll be a contactless box office. Be sure to go to psclassic.com and get your tickets today. We'll be looking to see you and the whole family at the Palmetto Sportsman's Classic, March 25th through the 27th at the South Carolina State Fairgrounds.
The Sportsman's Table is brought to you by the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. Whether you live in South Carolina or coming to vacation, make sure you're purchasing South Carolina-grown farm products. Make sure your food is South Carolina certified. It's a matter of taste.
Welcome into this edition of the Sportsman's Table this week. Joining me from the Phillips Market here at the South Carolina Farmers Market down in Columbia, South Carolina, is Angela Covington with Manchester Quail Farms. And I tell you what, this is going to be a recipe to die for, I can tell. And thank you for being here. Tell us all the great stuff that you've got going on here with Manchester today.
Okay, so today we'll be serving a buttermilk fried quail breast, and we will serve that over some ad-loose stone grits.
Oh, wow.
So we're gonna, I've marinated it in the buttermilk overnight.
Okay.
And then dried it off. Then we're gonna do a dry, wet, dry procedure. So first I'll put it in our mix of flour, let's see, corn starch, and then also rice flour.
Oh,
so
wow.
we'll be adding some turmeric, a little paprika, sweet paprika,
okay,
salt, pepper blend, a little garlic, and onion in there. And then we'll go dry, wet, dry, and then we'll fry.
Well, as we're heating up here too, I've got to tell all the folks out there that from Manchester Quail, you can also buy these already breasted. They're 4 to a pack and 8 to a package, right?
Well, you can get a case or just a few
Oh,
packs,
there you
yes.
go. Okay. And then I also got to talk about the quail eggs, okay? Because these are a real neat delicacy as well.
They are.
And you guys,
they're wonderful.
Yeah, they're awesome. And so then we also have to talk about the pickled, okay? Huh? For all the folks out there who tailgate, a pickled quail egg, huh? Who'd have thunk it? There you go. All right. Well, Angela, listen, I can't wait to get started with this recipe. Let's get it on here because it's I love quail.
Let's do that. Let's slide that there. Okay, so
All right.
we have the boneless breast.
Okay.
Ounce and a half, double O, nice little piece of skin on there.
Right.
And then first we'll mix these. So we're adding our turmeric,
Okay.
our sweet paprika. You can do smoky if you're doing a little bit more
I got you.
savory. And then we have a salt and pepper blend here.
Oh, yeah.
And let's just give
And
that
folks,
a
you
quick
want
toss.
a copy of Angela's recipe, just log on to bobredford.com and go to the Sportsman's Table, and it'll be right there. Plus, you'll be able to see the video of our segment today. There we go.
Okay, So we're going to put that in. So,
Oh, wow.
So
Neat.
shake off the excess.
Yeah.
And then we're just lightly going to do that.
Ah, dunk him in a little bit.
Yes. Not too much. Back in.
Okay, so that's your wet dry. Okay. What does that do? Does that just add a different puffiness to the
crunch
to the
value.
mix? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then you could also do milk. You could do an egg wash as well.
I got you. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So we'll continue with that.
Okay.
I learned this with doing fried green tomatoes. I think it's a great way to do
Oh,
it
there
like
you
that
go.
as well.
Yeah.
So
Another thing that I love is fried green tomatoes.
Oh, you could put a fried green tomato on top of the quail
Oh
fries.
my goodness, yeah.
Like
Awesome.
a nice little sandwich.
Now you're just going to drop those in the oil?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm kind of anxious to see how they do. Look at that. Oh, wow. Look at that.
And I'm a lefty.
A good cast iron skillet, huh? It doesn't get any
It's,
countrier
that's
than
an
that.
old one with love,
Yeah,
isn't
there
it?
you go.
It
Oh,
is.
wow. Now, for the folks out there, you know, quail is, folks don't want to overcook any kind of meat, but quail especially, you don't want to do it too much.
Right. The joke is don't turn your back on a little bird.
There you go. Oh, well, I like
So
that.
I'm suggesting I usually do about 3 minutes on each side.
Okay.
It'll break, it'll go up, it'll
Yeah.
start floating, and then I think that you'll be able to turn it over and see a nice golden. These
Oh,
are just
great.
an ounce and a half. If you were doing the semi-boneless version,
Right.
I would do it probably 4 or 5 minutes maybe on each side.
I got you.
Most people do it, they will overcook it, but it's, in the restaurant, a lot of people do it like duck, kind of like a medium
I got
rare.
you. Okay.
Because it's not, it is poultry, but it's not chicken, so you really don't have to follow that same
Oh, wow.
value.
Okay, Angela, it looks like these little fellers are just about done.
I think so.
Okay.
A little bit of color to them. We did about 3 minutes on each side.
Yeah, okay. And that has a crunchy. Oh, that. Now I see the wet dry mix.
Right.
There you go.
It does make a difference.
Yeah, it does. That is great.
And so for these, you know, it's a good couple bite size.
Yeah.
A lot of people will do other things, wrap them in, you know,
Yeah.
cream cheese, bacon. We also do a bacon wrapped quail breast as well.
And you've got them on a plate of grits.
Too. We did, these are some yellow and white mixed grits from Adlu. And I make them the way they should be with cream cheese and heavy cream.
There you
So
go.
you can add stock if you're feeling like that, and a few homegrown chives there.
Well, there you have it. I tell you what. Angela, thank you so much for being a guest on the show today, and we really appreciate it very much. And, well, we'll see you back here again sometime, okay?
Thank you.
Oh, you bet. And, folks, remember, as always, it's a matter of taste. Log on to CertifiedSC.com and check out what's fresh on the menu for yourself. We'll be right back here again next week with another recipe on the Sportsman's Table.
To find out more information on supporting local South Carolina farmers and their products, visit CertifiedSC.com. It's a matter of taste. Welcome to Upcountry, South Carolina. Discover the 6 counties in Upcountry, South Carolina that run from metropolitan cities with fine dining and cultural events to pristine natural beauty and all the adventure that goes with it. From hiking, rafting, to some of the best fishing in the Southeast. 6 counties, 1 state, a million opportunities. Upcountry, South Carolina. Perfectly seasoned. Southern Woods Plantation. The name itself conjures up images of a time gone by. A time of towering pines, mule-drawn wagons, and covey after covey of bobwhite quail. Southern Woods Plantation has been chosen as one of the top 6 hunting destinations in America. They offer great hunting, comfortable lodging, wonderful food, and world-class dogs. Southern Woods Plantation, where the past can still be experienced today.
It's still the night shift, just brighter. Still a traffic jam, just better views. Still making an entrance, just turning more heads. Still your to-do list. Just getting more done. Still packing up? Just a little easier. The Chevy Silverado, making life's journey just better.
Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine is being brought to you today by these great partners. By the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources, making life better in the outdoors of South Carolina. By Berkeley. Berkeley, your fish, our science. By Upcountry South Carolina. Upcountry South Carolina, perfectly seasoned. By Southern Woods Plantation, offering the best quail hunting in the Southeast. And by Santee Cooper Country. Discover the natural wonders of South Carolina's Great Lakes.
Fish on, fish on. You know, I couldn't see.
That's what I was saying about that line moving.
Well, the ripple in the water,
Yeah,
and I have to have an excuse because I didn't see it. Look at that. Yeehaw. Oh,
See,
man.
that's another fish. That fish has never been caught.
No.
I mean, look at his mouth. Look how
Yeah.
good a shape he's in.
You get it?
He wasn't coming off that time.
No, he wasn't.
All right.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, he was headed the other way.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Let me set that down.
Look, that fish is ready to dump eggs.
Yeah,
her
really.
Her
Yeah,
belly
she
is
is.
orange.
Look at that.
I hate to even.
Oh, my goodness. Lake Erie
Beautiful
Smallies.
fish, man.
Huh? I'm telling you, look
We
at
having
here.
fun yet?
Oh, are we? Oh, my gosh, man. Part 2, huh? Well, George, I tell you what. This has been a 2-part fishing trip for the books, okay? I tell you what, I just can't get over the fishery up here. And now, you know, you've been telling me for years, I know why you come here. But today, on both of these shows, I tell you what, part 1 was awesome, but part 2 was even better.
Yep. Good quality fish, good numbers. I mean, that's a typical day of fishing here. It's just Great Lakes are great. What else can you say?
Yeah, you're exactly right. And I will tell you, folks, if you want to come fish with George, just log on to Bob's Top 16, go to bobredfern.com. You'll see his website right there. You can give him a call. His email's right there. Just send him a note. If you want to go to Okeechobee and fish wintertime down in Florida with him, this is your man, okay? If you want to come up here at Lake Erie in the spring, starting about mid-April and on beyond till about October, then this is your guy, okay? And I tell you what, this is why we make the trek up here to catch smallmouth, is this guy right here, okay? He taught me something today. He made me really focus on these bedding fish, and as you see, it paid off, and it can for you. George, brother,
Thank you.
Thanks
for
man.
coming.
I appreciate it very much. We got more fish to catch, okay? But
All right.
this is going to have to end it for today. And folks, I tell you what, the outdoors is my passion. I want it to be yours too. We'll see you right back here again next week on another episode of Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine. All right, man. I'm not done yet, okay? Let's keep fishing.
All right. You want to catch it?